everyone, and welcome to another fashionable lifestyle episode with yours truly, me, Chi. I want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. Please like, subscribe, and share this video with a friend who is into fashion or you think should be. This episode, I want to talk about 7 tips to consider when investing in designer. We all know that designer and luxury brands can be very expensive, and it can feel out of reach and even unacceptable to even consider with our bank account. And so if you're like me, like a budgeting fashionista, I believe that these tips will help you to be able to transcend those barriers and to get your hands on some designer pieces, with considering your finances and making it a smarter move. So I want to share 7 things to consider when investing in designer. I'm going to start off with the list of things I think that are best to invest in when you're buying designer if you don't necessarily have like millions in the bank where you could just drop a certain amount and cash out on Chanel bags and Gucci bags and Louis bags. But for the people who are just taking their time and they want to collect things like one by one and they want to be smart about how they go about it. So the main thing that I think, of course, I would say is a bag. Everybody wants a bag of some sort of some designer that belongs to a certain kind of brand, and so that's the first thing that I would say that I'm considering when I say the best thing to invest in when you're buying designer. So a bag, shoes. When I say shoes, I'm talking like something like useful, like rain boots or sneakers, heels, things like that. A watch, perfume, a belt. Those are things that you would more so want to invest in when it comes to designer. So those things are like accessories that are useful on a regular and can style up your wardrobe and give you that subtle stunt on the regular. So those are the few things that we want to mainly invest in when we buy designer. Okay, when to invest in designer. The first thing is when it's on sale. Obviously, you want to maximize how much money you can save on purchasing this item. And of course, some of you might say, okay, but it's not on sale. Yeah, when you go to the Gucci store, I don't think that they really do the sale thing. Luxury stores, they don't really do sales. If you go to the outlets, perhaps maybe you might find something that is a little bit cheaper, and that's what you should consider going to the outlets. Otherwise, I would say something like eBay for something that you might be looking for in a particular brand, like Louis Vuitton, Gucci, YSL. You should start there. The second thing is if it's unique. You don't want to invest into a designer item that is just plain Jane. You want to get something also that's very unique and that is going to stand out so that it adds a certain kind of element, a pop of color, and something that is different if you're going to invest into a nice designer item. The next thing is that if it's versatile. Is it versatile and does it stand out? Could it be worn with a lot of items? Could it be worn with a lot of items and stand out and still bring its own kind of element and have its own uniqueness to it? The fourth thing is that it's timeless. Something that has closet longevity. Something that you can wear for years to come, or you would like to have for years to come. Something that you can break out any time and it's like a very classic piece. The next thing is if you could keep it in good condition. You don't want to invest in a designer item that you will not be able to maintain and keep in good condition. But if you want to invest in something, you should consider, okay, am I going to be wearing jeans with this item? Do I want to get a white item that I think might get stained eventually? So those are things that you want to consider when investing into a designer item. Okay, and 6, practicality. Like, is it practical? Why are you getting a $1,000 little mini bag that you can't do anything with? You want to invest in something that is useful, that you can use on not necessarily a day-to-day basis, but you can use it on a day-to-day basis if you wanted to. 7. Okay, so this has to do with the value of bags as far as investment goes. Okay, some bags appreciate in value, and you also want to look at how some bags might be able to resell. How much will this item be worth in a couple of years? Like some Birkin bags, they actually go up in value. So you might want to invest in something like that. That might be something that you might be interested in. And so those are the 7 things that I think that you should consider when investing in designer. I hope these 7 suggestions would help you to determine what's the next designer bag that you want to put on your shelf and how you will go through the process of trying to obtain said bag. I thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share this video with a friend. And I'll see you guys next time. It's a basic. And please, help me. We don't want to spend a whole bunch of money on a bag just because, you know, of this. Well, oh my